Welcome to the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri. MLB Network is live from Busch Stadium. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the St. Louis Cardinals. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Well, Matt, you talk about an uphill battle and bad timing. You're playing poorly, and you turn around on the schedule and look who you're facing. You're facing their best pitcher. You're facing the ace. It's going to take a full team effort, and you're going to need a little luck in this one to win it.
Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. In the air now, out to right field. Fowler has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it settling in now. Tommy Pham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder Tommy Pham.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Well, Harold, as we take a look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches.
The shortstop, Shed Lowry.
Grounded to third. This could be 2. Zobrist. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. At the plate, Stephen Piscotty. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Swinging a soft liner. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Third baseman Nolan Arenado.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. The pitch. Hit hard to third. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Schwarber.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
Pham is there, and he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box, Alex Avila. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Slow bouncer to the right side. That's a foul ball. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground. Maybe even give himself a shin burn.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Alex Avila goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Got him swinging. At the plate, Eric Hosmer. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Now batting, number 11. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. Not his best effort that time. It's strike one.
Safe to say he was fooled by that pitch. He was completely off balance in every way.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Here's Zobrist now at second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and there were two down. Into the box now, Jed Jerko. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Late that time for a strike.
0-1.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
Rizzo has room in foul territory. Oh, he brought it back. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Ran one in there as this is hit on the ground towards second. Jerko has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Standing in, Javier Baez, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Nope.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham shading to his right, and he makes the catch for the second out. Here's Leonis Martin. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Leonis Martin.
A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. The windup and the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number two. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we...
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
Right fielder.
On the ground to the right side.
Fowler.
Rizzo is there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Randall Grichuk, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Two and 2 count. Here it comes. Line to the right side. Hayward is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Line toward right center. And Molina's aboard a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. Digging in to try it again. Tommy Pham. A great opportunity for him here in a run-scoring spot. Now following the 2-out double. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Striding in once again, Jason Hayward comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Hayward.
Liner toward right center. And Hayward has a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Rizzo.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Grichuk has it in his tracks. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. The relay throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Nolan Arenado.
This is hit on the ground, but foul. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jed Lowry. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Number 8.
And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Under it is the left fielder, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Ready for another chance? Eric Hosmer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hitter, Kyle
Looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Hard hit ball to second. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Avila.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter,
digging in, the switch hitter, number 8. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. And with now at the plate, number 11, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Slow roller back to the mound. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping into the box, Jed Jerko. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And he takes ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up. Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Now batting.
Ready now, Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that's in there, base hit. Now at the plate, Randall Grichuk. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Zobrist on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Second baseman.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning.
The batter, number
Here's
9,
Javier Baez.
shortstop.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Baez.
Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Leonis Martinez.
Liner towards second. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around first, digging for 2. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to second. Jerko fields it cleanly, and they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Yadier Molina.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Tommy Pham is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Swing and a liner, but that's a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Rizzo is there for it. 2 down. Here's Jed Lowry now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. In the air out to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder, and that retires the side. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point.
Anthony Rizzo.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Nolan Arenado. A hit in 2 tries so far. Cut fastball inside, ball one.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball. I think you got to sit fastball there.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And they have taken the lead. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Fastball called for strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
He just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in once again, Alex Avila. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Right there for strike 1. Low and inside with the breaking ball as that causes him to back up a bit. Pitch on its way to Avila. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game. Outfielder Stephen.
Designated hitter, Stephen Piscotty.
Grounded up the first baseline. Rizzo was there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
We talk about that first pitch and how important it is. Well, we're watching a guy right now that's throwing 80% to the hitters right now. The first pitch for a strike. When you do that, you're going to pitch deep in the games like we're seeing right now.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in to try it again. Number 11. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the first pitch is a slider here, but that's chopped foul at the plate. A shot down the first baseline. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Here it comes on 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in once again, number 8, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
And the curveball is chopped foul right at the plate. It's strike 1. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
The batter, number 9.
Into the windup and the pitch. Javier Baez is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And he just misses with a curveball. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
I like how he's mixing up the fastball and the changeup right there. That's how we got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
And he will strike him out. Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
For St. Louis. Second baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Jerko.
And this is through into right field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Here's Dexter Fowler now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Dexter Fowler.
First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? One there on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. There he is, ready. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is. Here's Leonis Martin. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Center fielder number 24.
Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Please.
Tyler Lyons.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 70.
1-0 pitch on the way.
Lyons.
A slider that just grabs the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
John Jay will try to get his club a little ninth-inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jason Hayward is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, you got an ugly swing and miss.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Jason Hayward goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Anthony Rizzo stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That's wide, 2-0.
Looks like he's trying to catch the corner with both those sliders. They just missed. So let's see now. A big question, Matt, is he going to throw it again and maybe see if he can get a strike this time?
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Got a big pass and a slider that gets past him. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead as they head in. Ready for another shot now. Yadier Molina. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit fouled over to the right side. Strike 2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a ball line fouled to deep right and out of play.
That is the 4th foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Line to the right side. And it's a base hit. And just like that, the potential tying run is aboard here to start the home half of the ninth. And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. So striding in. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. First delivery to him on the way. Late that time for a strike.
You love this situation right here, Matt. Runner on second, no outs. You either get him over or you get him in. Worst case, get him over and the next guy drives him in.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away. Hard hit ball to second. Zobrist is there on to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Takes this the other way to right. Well, this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated.